Okay, so this is my second album, uh, and the songs on this album have been songs that I've performed for maybe 2 years now with my band, and the idea was to follow the classic approach of like the old high life bands, how they used to play a lot of their music in concerts and in live performances across the country before they actually go into the studio to record it. So that experience is what I wanted to feel, because what we're doing these days is actually going into the studio, recording the songs before you start performing them. But for me, because I play live a lot, I like to work with a band unit. So I feel like performing my songs and writing them while I'm performing them gives me a good indication of what works and what doesn't work. So me and my band, I mean, during rehearsals, we just be messing up with ideas, and then when we've rehearsed the songs and we perform them in shows, then the songs stay. So the songs, they have assumed different outlooks and character over the last 2 years, and what we've recorded is what we got satisfied with and recorded. Um, the album was inspired by like the sounds of Ebo Taylor, Alex Kunedu, Nanampedu, and of course Fela Kuti. So it's strictly high life and Afrobeat. But I go a bit of like I think on one song, the last song, which is a bonus track. It's called "Times Are Wasting." It's got a bit of a palm wine influence, and the bonus track is actually a song from my debut album, Higher Life on Palm Wine. And with me, what I like to do with my music recordings is always to bring one song from my previous album on my new album and reinterpret that so that I can hear the songs in different with different character over the years. So, for instance, if I do my third album, there's gonna be a song from this new album that's gonna go on my third album, but performed in a totally different way. So yeah, I recorded with my guys, my band, the 5 days no light off in December last year, just around the elections, and we recorded in the studio of my guitarist. We all recorded live, and I did like overdubs in France, and we did a mixing in France. Um, we're just about finishing the pressing. We'll be releasing on CD and vinyl, and then on online stores. Um, yeah, there's I didn't make any collaboration on this album apart from the fact that I recorded with my band, but I made a lot of like brainstorming with a lot of people, getting feedback from a lot of people, and of course getting feedback from when we perform live. You see, so um, yeah, for us, what I mean when I say us, me and my band, what is the landmark situation about this album is when we were recording. It was in the times of the elections. So I realized just after the elections or around the time of the elections, with all the campaigning and everything going on, the light off situation was really reduced. Well, we're not getting light off a lot, you see, and our studio doesn't have a generator, so that presented a very good situation for us to record. Secondly, too, our studio wasn't like fully sealed. It's quite like a room with like open windows and everything. But just 2 days after the elections, everyone was anxious, waiting for the results, and people were a bit like tensed. So the streets were all kind of empty and no noise at all. Everyone acting like they were scared. So for this played into our hands because it means the roads were very quiet and the churches were not even making noise and everything. So the name of our band was really working at this moment. Like 5 days, no light off. We had free electricity. The streets were empty. We could record this album. So everything was really working good for us, and I'm glad that finally we are able to release it.
What me good
what be good, what be good, what be good, good for Ganda. Selfish, no be good, no be good, no be good. You did it and